And now, here he is with trivia and cocktails, your host, the Goose.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, bud. Hey, thanks, bud. Thank you.
A standing ovation.
Are you really standing? I'm guessing probably not.
Oh, they started applauding again.
Thank you.
Goose, you're live on for the Patreon for subscribers.
Okay.
And you're also going to be live on Facebook.
All right.
You're live on Facebook as well. That's where your trivia people will be able to answer any and all your trivia questions.
Oh, great. Okay, great. So you want to, I guess, introduce what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to get started on
Goose is trying to start a Saturday night trivia show. And it's starting tonight. So, yeah.
Hey, awesome. Awesome.
And the show is on YouTube, but the show is also on Facebook. In fact, you want people in the Facebook chat room?
Sure, why not? Why not? More the merrier, right?
The chat room's a little more immediate than the YouTube chat room, I guess.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you, Goose. You'll see whatever chat room they're in, but I'm just letting people know what chat room you want to be in. So there we go.
Okay. Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Good luck.
Hey, I'm going to try. I'll do my best. Well, the best I can anyways. Okay, we have a few people in the chat room. I'm going to go ahead and start by saying that, I just thought of an idea where I wanted to do, because on my show, on the Monday afternoon show that I do with one of my colleagues and a friend of mine, it's called Goose Troop. We finally named the show a few weeks ago, but I thought of just doing a little fun trivia. It's like cocktails trivia with Goose type of show, and I just wanted to do some trivia questions and kind of, I don't know, have a cocktail or two, maybe,
Certainly nothing wrong with a cocktail.
And then, I thought of doing some trivia, but should I wait for more people to join, Ray? Maybe there's a handful of people in there now. Maybe I can get started with some of the questions.
I mean, I would, you got people in there.
Okay.
And plus I'll play some trivia too, but you got, I see Steve's in there. In fact, I suggested to Goose that Steve be his co-host, and he turned that down immediately.
I mean, okay. I mean, one, we wouldn't be able to understand him.
Yeah.
Two, would he be coherent enough to even ask the questions?
I don't know. It's pretty late in the day. He's been smoking all day, I imagine. So
yes, I didn't even know if he'd be coherent enough to.
But I don't know. You'll see because he's going to try to answer questions in the chat room. So you'll see how maybe he's with it.
All right. Well, let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope. All right. Shall I just go ahead and get started on asking the first question?
Yeah, just ask the questions, and then people answer them in the chat room.
Okay.
You answer the questions. Goose can see. How long are you going to give them to answer the questions?
Yeah, I can give them some time, I guess. Yeah, sure. I'll give them some time.
All right.
But I'm just going to fire away right now. Like I said, it's my first show. I just want to do kind of a test show here, see how it's going to go over. And I know Irene says that she loves trivia.
Yeah.
All that I ask is no cheating, though. Please, no cheating.
You don't want to give it too much time, because if you give it too much time, people will be cheating.
Yeah.
Looking up the answer and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen by no means. Well, Steve can cheat all he wants because he still won't get the answer.
Right. He'll be a slow cheater. He's so high, his reflexes aren't that fast right now.
And Irene says, I don't cheat. Steve says, I just ate dinner. I don't know if that's good or bad, Steve. I really don't know. Maybe some substance in your belly might be good for you.
He said he was going to have a burrito and an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, boy.
I have no idea what that matters, but that's what he said he was eating today. So.
Is he going to swig that down with some Fanta?
And he'll swig it down with a little Fanta. Little pineapple-flavored Fanta.
Didn't he make the switch, though? Didn't he make the switch from Fanta to something else now, right?
Yeah, like Shasta or something cheaper than Fanta.
Yeah, something even cheaper.
He actually chose a cheaper.
That's like what we used to get at a kid, right? Did we get Shasta or something like that?
Unbelievable.
The root beer Shasta. Oh.
Yeah, we even got the cheap Shasta.
They're even cheaper.
Yeah, we got the cheaper version of Shasta, which was just the white cans with, Coke or orange drink on the side.
Yes.
Oh,
and they went flat. If remember, Mom buy like the 2-liter bottles.
Oh
yeah, it went flat like within a day. I'm like, so if you don't chug this thing right away, it's no good.
Because we had one of our brothers who'd always keep they would keep the top unscrewed.
Yeah, freaking Bodine and Rick.
Yeah, the lazy ones.
Freaking Bodine and Rick. Rob would always try to create it. He goes, I always want. Remember, he used to say, like, well, anyways.
He'd always want to pour. He poured booze into it, and
he'd want to keep the bottle and make something not like a bomb out of it.
Yeah, or a bong.
Hey, let's see yeah, let's see if we can't blow up Goose's bicycle this week.
Yeah.
No.
All right, awesome.
Shit, fun times. All right, bud. I'm just gonna get started with a few questions. Like I said, I just want to do a little test run, and we got a few people in there, so I'll go ahead and ask one I asked before that I was asking you and D. And D, man, I was shocked that D got this right away. Were you, or do you know that, like, maybe your wife knew this answer? Like,
I had no idea. My wife's just smart, and she usually doesn't mess around with trivia. She considers it all bullshit, but she actually answered your question like that.
It was like in an instant. I was like,
yeah,
wow.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was going to take me a minute if I didn't know the answer. All right. The first question I'll ask then is just, what is the one food that doesn't spoil? The one food that doesn't spoil.
And it's a major food. Well, I guess it's the food that's sold in stores and,
Oh, yeah. Sold all over. Yeah.
And it doesn't spoil.
Irene says honey. What
does Steve say?
Amanda says candy.
Yeah.
Candy. Yeah, there's certain candy that doesn't spoil, right? I would think.
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Oh. Well, should I just go ahead and give the answer, or should I
let him? Why not? Give the answer.
Okay, Irene. Bud, where's your bell at? I need a bell for this.
My bell was stolen when I moved last time.
Oh, I'm gonna buy
someone in my house stole my bell. I know who it is, but
because for this show, it would be great for a
bell.
It would really be good for a bell for this show in particular. I'm gonna get a bell tomorrow. When I come over, because I gotta hang Bella's TV. Anyways, Irene, you are right. Oh, Steve says cottage cheese. No, cottage cheese goes bad, buddy. Honey, final answer. And Irene, you are right. Ding, ding,
cottage cheese is one of the quickest foods to go bad.
It really is. Like it's worse than that Shasta drink that we had. Diane's in the chat room. Steve's in the chat room. Irene, Amanda. So we got a few people in there.
People are in there. People are going to try it out with. They're ready to try out your show, Goose.
All right, bud. I'm going to try it out. I'm just going to ask a few questions. Like I said, I'm not really going to do a big intro or anything like that. I'm just kind of going to ask a few questions, see what cottage cheese is already curdled. Yeah, since this conversation started. Yeah. All right, here's another one. I didn't ask you yet, bud, you or your wife. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is famously afraid of what? What is Johnny Depp afraid of?
Johnny Depp has
He's been in the news lately, right? So
he has a fear of something.
He has a fear. And
I think I know what it is.
Johnny Depp is famously afraid of what?
I'm going to try to answer it.
Steve Stanton says a cowbell. No, spiders, Irene says. Ray, clowns. Ding, 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 ding. Clowns is the answer.
I heard before he is deathly afraid of.
Yeah.
There's actually a name for that disease.
I got to figure that out, but.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And now here's another question. I'm just going to keep going with questions, and we'll see. Like I said, we'll see how it is. Maybe I'll do like a half hour of it and see how it goes. And okay. Why can't? Okay. Here's one that I asked your wife. Here's one I asked your wife because she's from Texas, right?
Yeah.
All right. In Texas, it's illegal to swear in front of what? In Texas, it's illegal to swear in front of what?
Steve put a turd emoji up, so. But I think that was the Johnny Depp question.
Yes. Steve.
Oh, Irene says cows.
She says Amanda says church.
Yeah.
Buffalo cows, a church, Diane's church. No, actually, your mother. Yes, but no, not for this particular question. In Texas, it's illegal to swear in front of what? A corpse. It's illegal to swear in front of a corpse.
You can't swear in front of a dead person.
Not in front of a corpse. You cannot, man.
Wow.
Again,
I'll be
how
damned.
do they keep this from okay, how do they keep this from happening? Like, here's another one, okay?
Yeah, who's gonna report you? Will the corpse?
Yeah.
Will the corpse say something?
Who knows, man?
All right. So, by the way, that's one for you, Goose. You fooled everybody. You got 1 point. So
I did. Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, people knew the clown. That's right. They knew Johnny Depp was fear of clowns. They also knew honey was the food that doesn't go bad. You're right. They did know that.
And now you got a point.
So I got to keep points now.
Yeah, I think I'm just,
I think as we go along, maybe I will. Maybe next week if I do this again, but
yeah,
I think I'll have it set up. I'll have some background music and things of that nature, and then I'll. Like I said, we'll keep points. We'll keep track of who wins, and then who has to take the last shot of their drink. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe the losers have to chug whatever's left in their. And Steve, you can go ahead and chug your Shasta there.
He's got weed going.
Okay. Here's another question.
By the way, if anybody wants to share, if you want to share what your drink is, what your cocktail is.
Yeah, what is your cocktail by chance?
Or maybe if you're Irene, you're not having a tail. But if you're having a cocktail, be sure go ahead and share what it is in the chat room as well. So, or Steve, you could share the name of your weed or whatever you're doing. So, yeah. And Irene says, "Why not a whiteboard or a scribble pad?" There's a whiteboard in the studio.
Oh, there is, but
you could keep track. So next week.
Oh, I could. Well, next week I'll have everything all set out. But like I said, I just want to do a few questions, see how it goes. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna keep firing away, guys. Keep firing away. Okay, here's another one. Well, I can't really pronounce that, so I won't. Okay, in California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what? In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what? You can't even buy a mousetrap. Have these laws become so ridiculous at some point without having mice? A house. Yeah. Well, you would need a mice. Yeah. Money. Yeah. Well, that's true too. I mean, true. All true. Cat. Well, that's okay. Yeah. These are all good answers. All really good answers. However, the answer to this particular question in California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what? A hunting license. You actually need a hunting license to buy a mousetrap. Diane says license. Oh, she would have got it. A permit. Steve Stanton says permit. Yeah, you guys would have got it. Irene says cheese. Well, yeah, that's how we bait them, I guess. Yeah, that's how we bait them. You do need money to buy it. You need cheese to bait them. So I think Diane got that right, bud. I think Diane.
Yeah, she said license.
Okay, yeah, she did say license. That's true. All right. Okay, here's what I thought was a funny one too. I thought this was kind of funny. Okay, well, actually, I'll go to this one first. The one that I asked you and your wife. I think these two questions people will get. I think most people will get this. What was Marilyn Monroe's natural hair color? I think the women in the chat room will probably get this. I think. Because guys, I mean, I remember Marilyn Monroe being the blonde that she was, Irene says brunette. Come on, Steve-O. Keep with us, buddy. Take a swig and answer this question. Diane says brown. We have brunette, brown. We have, come on, Steve-O. Where you at, buddy? Take a swig and answer this question. All right, what was Marilyn Monroe's natural hair color? I'm just going to go ahead and answer it. Her natural hair color was red. Red was her natural hair color. What's that?
Fire crotch.
Fire crotch red. You know what? I miss doing your show, man. You used to riff like this all the time, and it was really fun. It was really fun doing it.
She was a ginger.
Oh, she was a ginger. Oh, yeah, she was. Yes, so that's one more for me, right? One more for me.
Steve said red, but it was after you already gave the answer.
Yeah, so that doesn't count, Steve.
So it doesn't count, Steve. Sorry.
Who sang about being an Eggman and a walrus? I think everybody in the chat room should get this. Everyone should get this.
Oh, yeah.
Who sang about being an Eggman and a walrus? Who sang about being an Eggman and a walrus? Well, Steve, if you got it, you need to answer it.
Yeah.
You can't just say. Irene says the Beatles. The Beatles. You know, that's another thing, Ray, is I want to do too. I don't know if I told you this, but I thought of this idea too. I wanted to do. Yes, Irene, you're exactly right. The Beatles did sing about.
Was it the Beatles or was it the Beatles?
It was the Beatles. The Beatles.
Or was it specifically a Beatle?
No, it was the Beatles.
Yeah, but I'm saying that song. There was only one person singing that said,
"Yeah,
I am the Eggman. I am the walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo." And there was one specific Beatle that sang it. So
yeah. So that's a misleading question, right?
Yeah. So I would guess.
I should revise some of these questions next week. I would revise some of these.
I would advise people to.
I'm drunk, so I'm going to answer Ray Lytle. Tyler said, Captain Kangaroo. Good guess, Steve. Good guess.
Get the actual person who sang it.
Hey, Captain Kangaroo. This guy
was not Captain Kangaroo.
How do you deal with this guy?
Captain Kangaroo was not a member of the Beatles.
How do you deal?
Like I said, he'd be a great co-host just because he would answer everything wrong.
Yes,
he would answer
mislead
all of them wrong, and then you can.
He would mislead everybody, and I'd win the game every time. And yeah, you're right. I should have him as a co-host. That'd be hysterical. Okay. We did say what was Marilyn's natural red hair color. It was red. Who sang about being an Eggman and a walrus? The Beatles.
John Lennon.
Yeah, John Lennon actually sang the song. Yeah, so I should maybe revise some of these. But okay. Here's one that I thought was pretty cool too. I thought it was. I don't know. I think Steve will get this, Ray. I think Steve's got this. Steve, put your answers together, Steve. Your first couple answers together, and you got this, buddy. All right. The first hockey pucks used in early outdoor hockey games were made of what? The first hockey pucks in early outdoor hockey games were made of what? Come on, buddy. I know he's got this one, Ray. I mean, if anybody was to get this right, it would be Steve.
I would guess it'd be Steve. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Steve. It wasn't Steve. Tyler.
Well, it was turds, but well, I'll go ahead and answer it. It's frozen cow dung. Frozen, and people were saying cow chips, cow shit. So I think they got it. I think the chat room got this. I lost that one, I think. I didn't give them enough time. And Steve says, okay, I'm ready. Steve, we moved on to the next question already. But you see how fun this would be if Steve was actually my co-host for this?
Yeah, but he would, obviously he's on a delay.
And then he's answering cow poop right now. It's like, what? Those damn Canadians. You're right, Tyler. Those damn Canadians. You're right. Oh my God, this would be hysterical with Steve.
Yeah, you should actually
let him ask the question.
You should have Steve as your co-host.
Oh my God, it'd be so funny.
Him answering the questions would be great.
Okay. In Florida, only on Sundays in Florida, it is illegal for a single woman to do what? In Florida, only on Sundays, it is illegal for a single woman to do what?
And this is only on Sunday?
Only on Sundays in the state of Florida.
Huh.
Only on Sundays. A single woman cannot do this. Wow. It is illegal for her. Open the door, fart, okay. Fart. Buy alcohol. Well, for this game, you're going to need some, Diane. I'm free on Saturday. Steve, what? He goes, I'm free on Saturday.
He's so delayed. Oh
my gosh.
He's going back to the conversation we're having.
Open the door for male as well. I don't think a woman should ever open the door for a male. That's just me. But it's skydiving. Skydiving in Florida only on Sundays. It is illegal for a single woman to do what? Skydive. You can't skydive.
But if you're married, I guess you could skydive.
Yeah, because a single woman can't. Yeah.
How crazy.
Isn't that just nuts? How like from state to state it varies that much, right? It varies that much. Okay, here's one that I thought was kind of funny.
Steve said, by the way, Steve said menstruation.
Oh,
yeah, like how would you stop that, Steve?
Steve. Oh my God. Are you sure he's drinking Fanta? Are we sure of that? I mean, what else does he got going on there?
He's smoking so much weed and probably drinking bong water.
Can you get drunk on bong water?
I don't know.
Oh, of course, Florida. You're right. I'm right about that, Irene. You're right about that. Steve is the man, Tyler. You got that right. I don't know what kind of man he is, but he is a man. So many women would be. Yeah, you're probably right about that. I've never tried. Either would I. I would literally shit my pants if I ever tried. Although I did bungee jump once, and that scared the hell out of me. Okay, here's on to the next question. I'll do probably 3 more, Ray, I think, and then we'll kind of end this show, and then maybe see how things went. This game is going to kill me. No, Steve, I don't think the game is going to kill you. I think the way that you're living your life is going to kill you. Just a thought, buddy. Just a thought. Oh, what do you guys do?
Baby Jesus.
Yeah, we need baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus, please keep Steve alive long enough
to play the game.
Amen.
And be a co-host perhaps next week when I allow the Kings.
Please, baby Jesus, make Steve co-host next week and keep him alive.
Yeah, please, Steve. Please. Okay.
Amen.
This was a fun question, I thought. I was looking at it and I was like, what is this? What was banned in Indonesia for stimulating passion? What was banned in Indonesia for stimulating passion? This is something we all tried. We all tried this growing up. And as a matter of fact, I'd be willing to bet Irene probably has one of these for her children. There, sweet baby Jesus. Yeah. Pickles, what asparagus, what? No, it's not a food, guys. And Steve says amen was banned. Well, I'm sure you wouldn't be wrong in that country. I'm sure you pacifier. No. Kissing. Amanda says kissing. No. I'm sure that was probably banned as well in that country. Who knows? I'm sure all of the answers that you're giving, even Steve's ridiculous answer, is probably right.
Yeah.
But a teddy bear. No. Not a teddy bear. I think I win this round. What was banned in Indonesia for stimulating passion? It's a hula hoop. A hula hoop.
Wow, a hula hoop.
Eggplant. Dude, that bubble.
I'll be damned. So you're at what, 2 now?
I think I got a couple on you guys.
All right.
Okay. Here's a fun one. What was Hugh Hefner's jet plane named? What did Hugh Hefner name his plane? His jet plane. If you think about it, it makes sense. That's what he probably would name it. Irene says about the hula hoop. She goes, "Oh, I don't actually own one, but I'm on the bus." What is it? I can't keep up, Irene. Sometimes I can't keep up. I have trouble with that. Bunny hoop. Okay. Should I give more time or should I just go ahead and answer it?
I think give a little more time.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Diane says flying bunnies. That's close. Well, that's close. I'll give you that. That's close. That is really close. Did you see Steve's answer?
Yes, of course.
Steve, that's probably the closest you've ever gotten to any of these questions so far. That's the closest you got. You know what? I'd rather just give Steve that answer. Even though it's wrong, I'd just rather. Can we just give Steve that answer?
No, I want to hear what's the real answer?
The quarter pounder. That's a funny one, Tyler. I like that one too. Okay, did you all know Hooters had an airline? No, I did not. All right, in June, okay. What was Hugh Hefner's jet plane name? What did he name the plane? It was called Big Bunny. Big Bunny.
The Big Bunny.
Huh. Big Bunny. Should I keep going on, bud? Or
keep going? You're doing good.
Okay. All right, here's another question for you guys. In football, who was named the Divine Ponytail? I didn't even know this. I won't ask that because I didn't even know that one. I did
The
not.
divine ponytail.
Yeah, I didn't know that one at all. I didn't know. I didn't even know this player. I don't know. It was Roberto Baggio. I'm like, I didn't even know. I'll skip that one because I had no clue. Okay, here's a cool one. Here's a little cute one. Cute one, rather. All right, what do you call a group of unicorns? Because we know that a group of geese is called what? We know a flock, right? A flock of geese, right? And then like if there's more than one mouse, we call them mice, right? Okay, yeah. Some of them are saying what are they saying in the chat room?
There's a gaggle of geese.
Yeah, the gaggle.
Birds are a flock.
Birds are a flock of geese. Yeah. All right. So okay. What do you call a group of unicorns? What is a group of? Well, first of all, I wouldn't call a group of unicorns because unicorns don't exist.
Right.
But if it were, and what do you call a group of unicorns? What the hell just happened? Wait, what just happened?
Steve says, is it a patch of unicorns?
No, not a patch.
Irene says, is it a stampede of unicorns?
No, not a stampede. Not a stampede. Hold on. My thing had to like it froze for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get back to it. Okay. I'm trying to get back to it. Football player. Okay. What do you call a group of unicorns? A group of unicorns is called a blessing. A blessing.
Huh?
A blessing.
Another point for Goose.
Another point for me. Am I winning now?
Yeah, you got three.
I'm surely I'm winning.
You got three.
Yeah,
I think you're winning.
I think I got four. Should I just ask a few more?
You got four?
Yeah, I think I got four. Yeah. Should I just ask a few more? Okay. Where were the fortune cookies invented? Where were the fortune cookies invented? The fortune cookies were invented and where?
I know where, so I'm not going to guess.
No, you do you? You do. Future. Tyler says future. I like that answer. To future glue sticks. Okay. Well, unicorns don't exist. China. Irene says China. Where were the future fortune cookies invented? Irene says China. Diane
there's a city. There's a specific city.
Irene, well, don't give him that because it could be. I mean, it could be China.
I'm just saying that the answer is a specific city.
Yeah, that's right. It could be Beijing. Who knows? Okay. We got New York City. We got Amanda says in America. Diane says California. Steve Stanton says Hong Kong.
That's a city. Good guess, Steve.
That's a good. Well, he's getting better, isn't he? He's getting better.
It's wrong, but it's a good guess.
Yes. So I'll go ahead and give the answer, Ray. I think I gave plenty of time for people. Okay, where was the fortune cookie invented? The fortune cookie was invented in San Francisco. So Amanda, you're not wrong. It was invented in America. You're not wrong. But San Francisco is what we were looking for there. For San Francisco.
I'll be damned.
Okay, this was a really cool one too, Ray. That
Goose has got 5 points, by the way.
Yeah, I'm winning big time, dude. I'm winning. How many points does Steve have now? Did we give him
Steve has 0.
And Irene's got a couple.
Be the co-host.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like no one would understand him. Oh my god! And I would lose patience quick with him. Really, I would lose patience with him. Okay. All right. Should I do another one and then we can end this segment, or should I keep going? Or, if people like it, we can keep going.
I was gonna say go until you got 5 right, but you've already gotten 5 right. So.
Okay, I'll do a couple more then if you want me to. I can keep going.
Go ahead.
Okay. Here's another one. I thought it was pretty cool. What is banned in public places in Florida after 6 p.m. on a Thursday? After 6 p.m. on a Thursday in the state of Florida, it is banned to do this in public places. What is banned in public places in Florida after 6 p.m. on a Thursday? Again with Florida. You know, is Florida, would you say Florida is the most ridiculous state?
I mean, yeah, easily.
This is by far. You know what? I'll even give you a hint. Tyler guessed it right early on. He guessed it.
Oh, Tyler was guessing something else and he guessed it right?
He guessed it right. Okay. Well, Irene says no. That's wrong. Irene. Uh, Diane says kissing. Well, possibly in Florida. You don't know. You don't know. It's a tie between Florida and Illinois. Well, that possibly is right too. Once again, Tyler, you said poop. No. Drink OJ. I think drinking OJ for you, Steve, would probably help your system a lot. A little vitamin C in your body couldn't do any wrong.
Maybe it's illegal to drink with OJ. Doesn't he live in Florida?
Yeah, living in Florida, maybe. Who knows? Okay. What is banned in a public place in Florida after 6 p.m. on a Thursday? Farting. Farting.
Farting's banned?
And again, how are you going to control this?
Well, someone would have to turn you in.
Oh, my goodness. Could you imagine you fart and your wife turns you in, right?
I would turn in Steve.
Maybe, possibly. Yeah. I totally would. I would totally would. When held to ultraviolet light, what animal's urine glows in the dark? When held to Ray, you know this answer. What?
Yeah, I know.
When held to ultraviolet light, what animal's urine glows in the dark? You know this answer.
I guessed it.
No, Diane guessed cats. Ray said humans. I'm just gonna go ahead and answer this. Diane's on the board. Put Diane on the board. Cat urine glows.
Oh, I thought humans.
What's that?
I thought humans did it. Damn.
No. I thought for sure you'd get this.
Very good, cat. No.
Steve says, "Shit, I can't go to Florida." Steve, you can't get out of your chair, let alone go.
Because he knows that they'd arrest him for farting the first day. By the way, Goose has 6 points, everyone.
And then he would try to take all the single women skydiving, right?
I think Diane's now got a couple points.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she's got a couple.
Oh, really? Okay, Diane's got a couple, and Irene's got a couple, and Ray's got a couple. Steve and Tyler still waiting to get on the board, right?
0.
Good job, fellas. Let the women beat you. Good job, fellas. With how many bricks is the Empire State Building made of? How many bricks is the Empire? Actually, see, those are questions where I'd like to rephrase and actually give numbers on those. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I'd like to give numbers on those if I could. Okay. I'll go ahead and do that and say, okay, with how many bricks is the Empire State Building made of? Is it 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, or 10 million? With how many bricks is the Empire State Building made of?
I had no idea the Empire State Building was brick. I didn't even know it was brick.
I didn't know either, yeah.
Damn.
How many bricks does it take?
Irene says 20 million.
Irene says 20. What else we got? Steve says 0. Close, buddy. You're real close. That's probably your IQ, I'm guessing, at this point.
Amanda has also guessed 20 million.
Amanda has guessed 20 million as well as another 20 million. Waiting for a few. Chris says none, no bricks. It's a good guess, Chris. That's a good guess. I would probably you and Steve are neck and neck. Steve says 40.
Steve says 40 million.
Just 40, Steve. Just 40 bricks. You think?
Just 40.
Just 40 bricks. You think? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Should I wait for Diane and maybe?
Just give it.
Okay. All right. The answer is 10 million. With how many bricks is the Empire State Building made of? It's 10 million. 10 million.
Well, we got it. That's 7 for Goose.
Yeah, man. I'm on a roll, huh? I don't have to drink tonight, right? Cocktails and trivia with Goose. Well, Goose doesn't need any cocktails, and Irene doesn't. She leaves out the tail.
I'll be damned.
Plot twist: the Empire State Building is a mirage. Okay, well, so is the moon, right, Irene? So is the moon. On Sunday, what is illegal to sell in Columbus, Ohio, On Sunday, what is illegal to sell in Columbus, Ohio? Well, you lived in Ohio. I don't know if they had this
Not
rule.
Columbus. I lived in up northern Ohio.
Oh yeah. What was that called? What was the town
I lived
called?
in Youngstown, which is right outside Cleveland. So.
Youngstown. Huh? Was it? I don't know. On Sunday, what is illegal to sell in Columbus, Ohio? What is illegal to sell? Chris says alcohol.
Columbus says alcohol.
Irene has maps. Well, it's a good guess, Irene. Buckeyes, the cookies. Yeah, well, that's another good guess. Buckeyes. I don't even know if I had. Remember Buckeyes, Ray, that we used to collect when we were kids, like those little ball things, right? Those little Buckeyes. Is that what she beans?
Those things that fell out of trees.
Beans would be illegal in Florida, sir. On after 6 p.m. on Thursday, you can't have beans because you can't fart.
Steve says rubbers are illegal.
No, Steve, rubbers are not illegal anywhere you use. Anytime you're using want to do that, then no, I'm all for it, buddy. I'm all for it. On Sunday, what is illegal to sell in Columbus, Ohio? All right, Diane says flour, rubbers, beans, black eyes, maps, alcohol, and all right. So the answer to this one is cornflakes.
Cornflakes
is illegal to sell in Columbus, Ohio. What? How do you pull those all off the shelf? Like, I mean, what? You know, like when you go to the store on Sunday morning, you can't buy alcohol, right? You can't buy alcohol until like noon, right? Because they chain off that section. How do you chain off cornflakes? If someone's going to buy cornflakes, I mean, what do you? I mean, no, sir, you got to put that back. You can't buy that on this day. That
Unbelievable.
Babies. What are you talking about?
So what's that? Is that 8 for 7 or 8 for Goose?
Yeah. Should I do a few more, bud, and then call it quits for today? Because I just wanted to ask a few questions, see how this was going to go over. And
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
How long you want to go?
I'll do a couple more.
You've been going for over a half hour now, I think.
Oh, okay. Should I just ask a few more and then let's call it quits tonight, guys? Maybe Irene says yes, more. She loves this stuff. Oh, they got something against. Yeah. Okay. What was Walt Disney afraid of? What was Walt Disney afraid of? Walt Disney was afraid of something. We now know that we all know that what Johnny Depp is afraid of, right? We had that answer. It was clowns. He was afraid of clowns. Diane says mice. Chris Rose says mice. Irene, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not going to repeat that. That's
Irene said
I will not repeat that. He was afraid. Tyler, no.
He was not afraid of tampons?
No.
Oh, that's what Tyler
No. I'm just going to go ahead and say, Diane, you're on the board. No, Chris, you're on the board. And Diane, mark another one for you. I think Diane's got to be in second by now.
Diane's now got 3.
Irene, again, I'm not going to justify what you're saying. We don't know that for true. I'm not going to say that. No.
It was mice?
It was mice.
Way to go, Bubba. Nice guess.
Scared of mice. Bubba. But then he invented Mickey Mouse, right? And Mickey Mouse.
Is crazy. He was afraid of mice. I had no idea.
Yeah, and the whole thing was centered around mice.
I'll be damned.
Kind of like Batman, right? Batman had a fear of bats.
Yeah.
He became the Batman. All right. Here's one for Dan. Maybe I'll save this for next week if Dan's in there next week. It's something about firemen I had to look up. Right. I was like, you know what? I'll save it for next week for Dan. Okay. On average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times in a day? On average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times in a day? In one day, Americans do this 22 times.
22 times.
Make decisions. No, some of people do not make decisions.
Bubba says fart.
Chris says fart. Well, Tyler. Well, yeah, okay. You know, I love the interaction with your chat room people. Yeah. Right? They are so check their phones. You know what? That's a good answer, Diane. That's a really good. Irene says, I wish. Probably. Yeah, maybe. So, Irene, I don't know. Maybe she's probably referring to what Tyler said earlier. Who knows with Irene? Steven Snens, this pee.
Well, you got a problem. If you pee 22 times a day,
oh my God,
you got a problem.
Amanda says have sex. No, but well, if they're having sex 22 times a day, I gotta move.
Yeah, then they got a problem too.
I gotta go where they're doing that. On average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times in a day? Open the refrigerator. Open the refrigerator. Do you open the refrigerator 22 times a day? I'm not home most of the day.
I never open my refrigerator.
Yeah, you don't even know what's in there, do you?
No, I have no idea what's in there.
Are you allowed to open it?
No, I can't get in there because my knees.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. Okay. In Kansas, what is illegal to eat with a cherry pie? What is illegal to eat with a cherry pie in Kansas? In Kansas, what is illegal to eat with a cherry pie? Can't have it. Won't let you have it. I don't know how you're going to stop you from doing this, but again, I don't know how they're going to stop you from doing this. Again, like with the cornflakes, how are they really going to stop you from buying cornflakes? I mean, these ridiculous. Like, who makes up these type of rules, Ray? With these states, like who says, you know what, you can't buy cornflakes, you can't do this, you can't put this on top of cherry pie. What are you talking about? What? We don't have bigger issues to worry about than Diane. Okay, Irene is saying what she's saying. Whipped cream. Tyler says laxative. Well, you shouldn't put laxatives, sir, on anything. That's just mean. Steve says ice cream. Oh, holy! Diane says ice cream. Ray.
Bubba said cool whip.
Cool whip. Cool whip. Oh my goodness sakes, man! What are we? All right, I'm gonna end this show, man. I'm done. All right, Ray, I need a really big bell sound because Steve actually got one right.
Oh, look at that! Steve got it right.
Wait a minute,
right. Diane got it right,
and she's got to be in second place.
Diane got it right first.
Yeah, Diane got it first.
Steve got it second.
Steve got it. You think Steve was piggybacking that answer? He's probably like, look, Diane's the only smart one in here. She's gotta be right.
He took her answer.
He's not, that stoned where he can't. All right. No. Okay. Yeah, it was ice cream. You got that right, Steve. I'll give
that. That means Diane ended up with 4. Goose has got 7. Diane has 4.
Diane's killing.
She's doing good.
Okay, well, here we go. This will be suited for your for the audience.
Okay.
For your audience, this is suited, and I'll end it with this because I really want to go. Okay.
Last question.
What kind of animal is known as a horned toad? What kind of animal is known as a horned toad? And not you, Irene. You can't guess yourself. You cannot guess yourself. What animal is known as the horned toad? We got frog. We got lizard. We got lizard. Amanda says. I'll just go ahead and answer it. Amanda, you're on the board. You're on the board. Lizard is the answer. Lizard is the answer. You know, Ray, this has been fun. I want to, like I said, I want to do some changes, possibly next week. We're going to do some snake. Well,
you got to bring in your co-host. You got to bring in your Ed McMahon, Steve.
Do I have to? I really have
guess
to?
Along, so he can guess every trivia question.
He guessed toad. Toad is in the question. They're not. I mean, I said lizard first, Irene. You got it.
She did say lizard first.
You did get that, Irene. You did get that, but I was just pointing out Amanda was on the board, so I wanted to keep track of that. And definitely you're on the board. You got like three of them right, I think. Irene, 3 or 4 of them. Okay, here's one. I'll keep going because they obviously like it. Hey, well, here's a couple more. Okay. What does the term piano actually mean? What does the term piano actually mean? What is the meaning of piano? The meaning of piano. No. You both get the point, Irene. I'm saying you both get the point. I just wanted to point out that Amanda actually had one right, and You know, she's small noise. Okay. What does the term piano actually mean? Should I wait or because it's not really.
Nobody's even guessing it.
Yeah. All right. To be played softly. To be played softly. All right, and I'll just keep going on to the next one. How do you tell the age of a horse? How do you tell the age of a horse? I actually knew this answer. I actually knew this, and I'm.
How to tell the age of a horse?
How do you tell the age of a horse?
Well, there are female horses too, Irene.
Oh, Irene. You know, is that all she ever thinks about? Truly.
I don't know. It's been a lot of answers. A lot of answers to your question.
All right, Chris says.
Diane says their teeth. Bubba says their teeth.
Teeth. We got, well, not no hooves. Well, okay. Wait, I mean, oh, is that what you meant? Okay, it's their teeth. You are right again, Diane. And Chris,
Bubba.
you got another one. Chris is
Super
on the board.
Bubba. Yeah.
Isn't he? He's got two of them, doesn't he? Chris
Yeah, he's got a couple of them right.
Holy cow. Diane, you might have some
Diane's now got
competition.
5. Diane's got 5.
Diane, you got some competition.
Goose has got 8. So unless there's 3 more, it's over. But
okay. Well, should I keep asking, bud?
I don't know. Bro, it's up to you. Go ahead. Do what you want to do.
Okay. What are people who love eating ice called? What are people who love eating ice called? What are they referred to? People who eat ice. I can't even pronounce this, to be honest.
Southerners?
Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to give you that one, man. I'm going to give you that one. Oh, that was funny. Probably we shouldn't say that, but it was funny. Pregnant, anemic. Well, yes, and yes. Nervous, yes, sure. Anyone that's chewing ice like that. Steve, please. Okay. How do I type in here? Okay. But I can't type in here, but it won't let me. Oh, well. All right. What are people called? What are they referred to who people chew ice? I'll do my best at this because I didn't know this either. And there was one about like a phobia, but I couldn't pronounce that one. That was too long of a word. Pagophagiax. Pagophagiax.
Tagovagiax?
No, pag. Pagophagiacs. Pagophagiax.
Pagopagiax.
Pagophagiax. Is that what it says? Pagophagiax.
I don't know. I'm just
Phagiax, I think, because the P and H. Pagophagiax. Who knew that? Who would have guessed that?
Pagophagiax.
Who composed? Here's another
one.
That's
not 9 for Goose.
Well, I didn't even know that one, so don't even give me that. Don't even give me that. Who composed the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3? What composer composed the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Everyone knows this artist. Everyone knows this artist. You couldn't go. There wasn't a place in the world where you couldn't go where people wouldn't know this guy. Where people wouldn't know him. There isn't a place you could go. You could go to the deepest. It wouldn't matter where you went. They would know him. Who composed the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Pharrell. I don't think Pharrell is all that popular. Mozart. It's a good guess. Yeah, I think people would know Mozart. Sure.
Irene said Lizzo.
Lizzo.
I'm playing fucking flute.
You see what? Huh?
Handle it.
Handle it. Do you see what Steve said?
Bach.
Who the hell is Bach?
Drake. Is it Drake?
John Williams. No, it is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is the one that composed the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
He's been dead. What the hell?
Yeah, who knew?
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, it was a video game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be damned. thought you were talking about a movie. Has there been a third movie? That's crazy. All right.
Okay, yeah. See, I gotta redo this because I want to revamp this whole thing tomorrow, next week. I'll have better
one more question left.
Okay, what is it called when a bottle of champagne is open with a sword? When you open a bottle of champagne with a sword, what is it called? What is it called when a bottle of champagne is open with a sword? There's a term that is used. I actually heard this before. This one I actually heard before. I don't know that I would have remembered it had I not read it, but I have heard it before. All right, and I have a bonus question too with this. Okay.
All
right. You would say. I mean, really, Diane. I mean, samurai style. Yeah. Well, it's called sabering. Sabering.
Oh,
champagne bottle.
That's Goose has now got 10.
What is Bob Dylan's real name? Bob Dylan's real name is what?
Oh, I actually know this.
Yeah. You know it?
It's Robert something. I can't remember what the hell it is.
Yeah. You got
Jewish name.
Yeah. You got the first name right. What is Bob Dylan's real name? It is Robert Zimmerman.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And what color is the black box in an airplane? What color is the black box in an airplane?
Shit.
I
thought it was black.
So did I. I mean, I didn't know. What color is the black box in an airplane? It is orange.
I'll be damned.
Orange. Who would have known that, really? And what kind? Okay. In what country would one compete in a wife carry race? A wife carry race, in what country would one compete in?
That's
yeah, this one I heard before too. And I thought it was odd. I'm like, this is so odd. What?
Isn't that in Scotland or something like that?
Close. It is Ireland's close. Ireland is close. America, Germany, Russia.
Wales?
Close. Finland. Finland is the answer.
I'll be damned, Finland.
Yeah. Yep. What sport has been played on the moon? What sport has been played on the moon?
Golf.
It was a sport. Yeah, you're right. I'm just going to go ahead and give you that one, Ray. The golf, yeah. Who knew? I wonder what happened to the golf ball, though. Like, did it float out to space?
Well, the golf ball's still got to be on there, right?
I don't know.
They have to still be there, yeah.
Like, would the golf ball just float out to space, though?
Well, I think that the golf balls are still on the moon.
Oh, really?
Because there is gravity on the moon, just not a lot.
Not a lot of it. Okay. Which is how like all the rocks and things stay on there, right? Otherwise they would. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense because
Tobin said golf. Tobin got it too.
Tobin got it, huh? Okay. Well, put Tobin on the board, man. Put Tobin on the board.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, man, we're getting more people, but I kind of want to end it because I want to. Like I said, I'm going to revamp this. I'm going to make it much, much better next week. I just wanted to test it out. Okay. From which language did the word ketchup come from? From which language did the word ketchup come from? Derive from? From which language did the word ketchup derive from? Which language? Many languages out there, Ray, but this one I would not have thought where ketchup would have come from. I did not know this, and I'm glad I read it. Actually, I think it's an interesting question. Irene says Latin, German, Chinese, Germany. What else we got here? Should I go ahead and give the answer, or should I wait?
Yeah, go ahead. Give the answer.
Okay. The answer is Chinese. It is a Chinese language. They came up with the word ketchup. Ketchup. Okay. What is the name of the vehicle that Scoop? No, this one's just for Steve now. This one's for Steve. Steve, you got this, man. You have got this, buddy. What is the name of the vehicle that Scooby-Doo and his friends travel in? What is the name of the vehicle?
I know this. Come on.
This is Scooby-Doo and his friends travel. Only
Come
Steve
on, Steve.
Now.
Come on, Steve. You got it.
Come on, Steve Arino. You got this, amigo. You got this, buddy.
The name's written on the side of the vehicle.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You guys had it on your show not too long ago where you guys were talking about it.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve. I already know you got this, buddy. Okay. What is the name of the vehicle that Scooby-Doo and his friends travel in? Shagmobile. No, that's the name of your vehicle.
The Shagmobile is what Irene drives in.
I know the guy who owns the original. Oh, wow. You got it, Steve. I'm going to put Steve on the board, Ray. I'm going to put Steve on the board. All righty. Oh, my God. What is someone who...
Steve, Tobin, Bubba all got it.
Yeah, man. Oh, my goodness.
Awesome.
Now I should ask questions like that, right? If I ask questions relating to that, they would win.
And pot. Yeah,
they would win hands down. All right, what was the name? What was the name of Scooby's cousin? What is the name of Scooby's cousin? Scooby-Doo. What's his cousin's name? Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
Well, Scooby-Doo is a dog, so his cousin must also be a dog.
Well, yes. I want to know if the guys in the chat room can guess this. What is the name of his... Whoa. Tobin? Chris? Ding, 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 ding. Cindy got it right, too. So
Tobin, Bubba, and Cindy.
Oh, bunch of potheads. You know, all the potheads know about Scooby-Doo.
Look at that.
I thought you was Scrappy, man. Remember Scrappy, Ray?
Yeah.
Little Scrappy dude. He was like pint size, wasn't he? He was
was a little junior Scooby.
Yeah, like a junior Scooby. Come on, put him up. Okay, but this was fun. Like I said, I want to kind of redo it next week, and we're going to have some fun with this. I promise I'll have much, much better questions, but I did want to try it out today, and I appreciate everyone for joining me today. I will have much better questions, and I'll actually get another whiteboard, right? I'll get a little, maybe a bigger whiteboard.
You can use the one in there, too.
Yeah. I think it's pretty fun, and we'll do some fun things. Or, well, you know what? Maybe next week as well, we'll do some maybe some cocktail trivia. And just for you, Irene, I'll do some cock trivia, okay? So you don't feel left out in your Shagmobile. Just so you don't feel left out. All right, bud. I want to thank you, man, for letting me come on and do this.
I think people will love this show.
Okay,
if they know it's coming on every Saturday at 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
Then they know what to expect, and people will show up ready to participate, and that's great. Because look, you started without any hints of what was going on.
Yeah.
There were 10 people in here playing.
Oh my God. See, I wish I would. So maybe we should start this later. You think, Ray? Is this something that
I don't know, but it sure was fun. So
okay, all right.
Love it.
And I liked, and then maybe I'll get some notes and pointers from you to maybe how I'll go about this, make this thing a little bit better. Like I said, I'm gonna bring a whiteboard. I'll have some better questions. I'll like rephrase the questions maybe, because some of the questions were kind of like, well, like you said that one about San Francisco. We didn't know like what city. I had to be more specific. Like what city did the fortune cookie originate from? So we didn't know. Like it could, like, are you talking country? Or are you talking city? What are you talking about? So we didn't really know. So maybe I have to reword them, and I'll fix it all up. And then maybe we'll do some different cocktails too. Like every week, next week we'll do margarita week, or the week after that we'll do some vodka drinks and things like that nature. And then the drink I introduced Cindy, Steve, and Christina to was Blue Moon with orange juice. So maybe we'll do, what I'm saying, right? Like we'll premiere a drink, a cocktail. You know what I mean? So, and I think this is probably a good way, Ray, to get an advertiser on board with us. You know what I mean?
I think it's a great concept, great show.
Okay, thanks, buddy. I'm gonna, like I said, we'll revamp it, and I'll talk to you throughout the week and see how we can make this thing a little bit better each week. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody for joining me. This was fun. I hope you guys pickle shots. Yeah, you know what? How about Jello shots too, Bubba? How about we do like Jello shots one week? Where everyone makes Jello shots, and
you could have Bubba co-host with you.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. There'd be a lot of.
You could have Bubba and Steve. You could have Bubba and Steve co-host.
How about Bubba and Steve just do the show? I would listen to that. They wouldn't even be like coherent enough to even get the questions out.
I know.
I thought you were asking the question. No, I thought you were asking the question. Yeah, I miss riffing with you, man, on your show, dude. I kind of miss it.
You got to get back on it.
Yeah, but the later you start, I'm like, it's hard, because I'm driving into work, and then I have to be at work by the time your show gets going. So it's like, So I really, I miss riffing with you, man. And kind of just teasing Steve. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it, man. But hey, thanks a lot, Bud, for letting me do this show, man. I appreciate it. Everyone in the chat room, I appreciate it. Irene, Steve, Tyler, Chris, Diane, Amanda. I appreciate all you guys who were in there. Am I forgetting anyone, Ray? Who else am I forgetting? Tyler, of course. Who else am I forgetting?
Well, Tobin.
Tobin, yeah. Tobin got a few of them right, didn't he?
Tobin got a few right.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I appreciate all you guys, and maybe
Tyler was in there. Susan was in there.
Yeah, Susan was in there for a
Amanda
little bit.
Was in there. You had a bunch of people in there.
Amanda, Cindy was in there for a little bit. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll get with Ray this week, and then maybe hopefully with any luck he can promote it for me and give me some pointers, and we're gonna get this thing going, man. I think it'd be fun. Like I said, we can do like specialty drinks, like we'll do Jello shots one week, we'll premiere Jello shots one week, and we'll premiere maybe margaritas. Maybe your version of margaritas. You can tell me about it, and we'll start doing trivia. And it sounds like it's a fun Saturday night for me, Ray. Fun Saturday night for me. It's either this or go at the bars, and I don't want those bar whores over at the house. Don't get those bar whores over here. But I don't call them bar whores. I call them bar whores. Ma, you just call them bar whores. You can't be calling them bar whores to the face. What are you doing? That ruins my chances. You need to get sponsored by alcohol brands later on. Well, that might become later on. But what I was thinking of is a restaurant that Ray and I know really well. The owner of that I know. He was actually a part of my wedding, Ray. That's what I was thinking of for this. You know what I mean? That's why I was like premiering margaritas and such. Well, you know him and I know him. I'm sure. I think I introduced you.
Maybe you could do it live at his place one weekend.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be great. But he was the one I was thinking of, Ray, for this. And then, all right, guys, I just want to say thank you. And Ray, if you close it out for me, I'll. All
right, guys. Just let me know when, Goose.
Yeah, man. Right now, bud, I can end it right now. And I appreciate everyone that joined us and was participating. Of course, I would say of all the listeners, who would you say won though, Ray? Of all the listeners that participated?
Diane.
Oh, Diane was actually the winner. You know what, Diane? You know what? I'm gonna have, and I'll go and get gift certificates from certain restaurant owners that I know, and I'm sure I'll even talk to Mariah's maybe. I know
you should have Steve keep score as your co-host. He can have a whiteboard and he can keep score.
But at the end of the game, the whiteboard would still be blank. I mean, what are we doing?
If Steve is up in the little box and he's the co-host and he has his own whiteboard just keeping score,
Yeah, but he would forget to keep score.
Well, that's just
it would be blank.
That's just part of the game. Sorry, that's how it.
Sorry, gotta play over again, guys. Gotta play over again. Yeah. Oh my God!
That's
all right,
great.
Ray. I think this can turn into something fun. I really do.
Yeah, it's a fun.
I think it could turn into a couple of sponsors for us, and I really do. And I wouldn't do this if it wasn't going to be worth it. And I think, as weeks go on, I'm going to get better and better and better, and we're going to tweak it here and there, and we will all be winning. Well, we're going to be winning after the margaritas. We will all be winning, Diane.
Yeah.
That's for sure. All right, guys. I will have Ray sign off, and I will say thank you for participating.